throwing bunches and landing. The courage of the other girls kept her in this. Frankie?
Yeah. By rights, Susie should stop Christina, and she just hasn't. And she hasn't looked like it.
No. And she's landing enough punches, so they're going to have to learn, they're going to have to teach her to sit down their punches and shorten their punches a bit.
Yeah.
And get some power into them rather than arm punch.
Yeah. She needs power.
You know, people are born with power. I mean, Jack Dempsey and these guys, Joe Louis, are born with power. But you can increase your power by learning how to punch, how to put your body into it. Tyson, guys like Tyson, they got a natural affinity to power.
Yeah, transferal of your weight.
That's right. Actually, that's what they got to learn to do. A lot of headbutting going on. Nobody's getting cut, fortunately. Oh, that was quite clever. Susie slipped and under the punch, got out of the embrace, and landed a left hook. Now, Susie go back to her jabbing and her pinpoint punching again. Frankie.
She's got to fight better class fighters if she's going to improve. She'll be going backwards fighting ordinary fighters all the time.
You're dead right. You're dead right, Frank. You picked it for sure. There it is.
That's all. Big round of applause for Christina Ty, New Zealand. Susie Q. Ramadan, Australia. Proudly brought to you by Claude Lombard, the better people. Better person, Claude Lombard. Yeah, you like that, Claude? Thank you, Claude. The black ribbon. Welcome, Brian. We have a unanimous decision. Judge Brett McCormick has a 79-73. Anika Williams 80-72. Final card, Alan McCall, the same as Brett McCormick. 79-73, unanimous points. Winner, 10 out of 10. Blue corner, Susie Q. Ramadan. How about a big round of applause for a very competitive Kiwi boxer, Christina Ty. Give Christina a big round of applause. She leaves centre ring. A very competitive battle. Christina Ty, all the way from Auckland, New Zealand, with Jordan and Bruce. How about 3 cheers for Susie? Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Well, that's one bout. She had to work really hard. All the corner staff are here. Can Susie come across? That was one match. You just couldn't coast along. You had to think. And she's a very strong young lady.
Yeah, well, at the weigh-in last night when she jumped on the scale, I sort of freaked out a little bit, but I went home and thought, look, I'll just do what I do best and hit a move, you know. So, but no, she was a tough opponent, and it was a good fight for me. So I hope everyone enjoyed it, and that's what I like, a good fight for everyone to enjoy it. Congratulations,
Susie. Ben, come across. That was, Susie said she freaked out at the weigh-in, the weight discrepancy, and Christine is a big lady, and she'd fought Sharon Enios, a world champ.
You know, look, she came in a kilo and 3/4 overweight, and we thought, what do we do here? I was thinking of putting in the sauna bath, and I thought, no, she's come all the way from New Zealand. I said to Susie, this is a big test for you. You've got to give away weight. You've got to box, keep cool, and I'm proud of her. She did it.
Bit slow there, yeah. Good, Joe. Don't go away, Joe. Joe, a big step up in boxing terms. I know you've been down the pathway in kickboxing. Big step up, a title fight and a championship belt at stake. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel good. Yeah, it's exciting.
Sparring sessions with any big guns at all in the Silver Fox camp?
Yeah, Paul himself.
Yeah, and who won that battle?
Oh, come on, mate.
You won clearly by points?
By points, yes. Yeah. And, there's Daniel America.
Yep.
Then there's a few other boys in the gym, so, yeah, they've helped out heaps. Yeah, it's been good.
Been good. Quietly confident.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Mr. Cool, Joe D'Angelo, show your appreciation there. Originally from South Australia, now based in Melbourne, fighting out of Blackburn. The official weight there is Beautifully done, 78.75. Is that fine? Don't go away, Dennis. Dennis, it's championship time for you too, and maybe a championship belt around your waist. A lot of hard work before then. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, not a moment too soon.
Not a moment too soon. You've been waiting for a chance to step up to a bigger guns?
Absolutely. It only took a few months with Murray, and we're already up there, and we're getting better every day.
Okay, you've been sparring good sessions?
Yeah, a lot of good, with Wiley mainly and a couple of heavyweights. So, yeah.
You're ready to rumble?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, Dennis Okcal. He wishes tonight. He can't wait for tomorrow night.
She was a fast machine. She cut the motor.
Semi-main event. The Persian Princess, good evening to you. A beautiful lady at ringside in the red corner, the Persian Princess.
The words you use were mine. Used 1,000 times. Doesn't make them while I bleed. I hated you. I loathed you. Though felt I never let the words begin to spell. Make me sick till I can't breathe. Never wanna be your enemy. Silence me so I can be. Never wanna be your enemy.
Dennis Okcal. On a Mick Canavan tribute night, welcoming you to our semi-main event. 8 rounds of boxing, the vacant Victorian Light Heavyweight Championship. Introducing in the red corner on my left, wearing long black trunks with a touch of gold. From Hampton Park in kickboxing, 7 big fights, 5 wins. In professional boxing under the Silver Fox, Paul Fifield and Brendan the Pacer. 2 bouts, 1 win at 78.65 kilos. 12 months ago, this man weighed 40 kilos heavier. Would you welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cool, Joe D'Angelo. And across the ring with his original coach, Paul Stratus, flying in from Adelaide. Now he's with Murray Thompson at Fighters Factory, with Greg Grogan assisting in the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, in amateur boxing, 12 bouts, 9 wins. In professional boxing, a perfect record, 2 bouts, 2 wins at 78.75 kilos. He's wearing total black trunks. He's called Meathead. No, he's not. Dennis Okcal. Your referee, Brett McCormick. Judges, Alan McCall, Chris Anderson, Senior, Brian Membry.
All right, boys, I gave you identical instructions in the dressing rooms. I expect you to obey my commands at all times. Keep me out of it. Protect yourself at all times. Shake them up. Let's go.
Here we go.
Yep. D'Angelo. Yep. Over there. Dennis Okcal there.
Proudly brought to you by Menai Sports. 8 rounds of boxing.
Okay, Frankie, 8 threes. You've seen a lot of these guys. I haven't. And you tell me this would be a barn burner. And it looks like Okcal is the guy that really likes to hang in there, stay close, and punch. the boy in all black, who comes out of the blue corner.
They've both got plenty of heart, and they both come to fight.
All right, and the other
There's
guy.
no doubt about that.
The other guy is Joe D'Angelo with the long black trunks with the gold trim. He's out of the red corner. Brett
And
McCormick.
they will both dig deep to ensure that they win.
Yeah. Ooh, good right hand. Good right hand. Good right hand. He's got a bit of height and reach on him, hasn't he, D'Angelo?
Yeah.
Good jab from Dennis. Dennis is in the black trunks out of the blue corner. This could be very interesting.
That's his biggest hurdle, to get up close.
Yeah, big long reach. Good, he throws a couple of punches and bunches there.
Dennis is a good infighter. And to
yeah.
do that, he's got to get up close.
Oh, wow. And you know, Joe's got leverage on those punches. Long arm.
He has. And he plants his feet too. Gets a bit of push off from the ground.
Yeah.
From the...
That's where it has to come from. That's where you're rooted to.
Yeah, yeah. And that's good that neither fighter are jumping around all over the place. They're not.
Yeah.
They're conserving their energy, all their energy.
And Joe's keeping that left hand out there too.
Yeah.
He's keeping Dennis at range. You keep him on the end of the jab, which is what you should see that, and the right hand. That's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Picking him apart. Good stuff.
Dennis has got to get up. He's got to get up.
Joe taking it to play away well and truly with those long arms.
Stay there. He's got to stay there.
Well, Joe, with his build, with his long arms and his build, he's got to keep Dennis away, doesn't he?
He does.
And Dennis has got to get in close with his short arms. Get under those long arms and punch.
Dennis is playing into Joe's arms by staying back there.
Absolutely.
And Joe's getting the maximum power out of his punches by Dennis staying at the distance away.
I like the looks of that, Angelo. Joe hasn't really, Dennis hasn't really opened up yet, has he?
Dennis is letting Joe get settled and balanced.
Yeah.
Round one.
I think
Joe Angelo. Points for me.
Yeah. Just. They didn't do that much.
Will present the Dickett Constructions Best Preliminary Fighter Award and the Bob Johnson Award. Chris, I'll get you to get your thinking cap on. If we've come to a conclusion, please come and tell me for the Best Preliminary Fighter Award, the Dickett Constructions Award, and the Bob Johnson Memorial Award, the most courageous boxer. Seconds out, round two.
Round two. Looks like it could break out to a hell of a fight here, to tell you the truth. It's got that feel about it. It's got that tension that it could explode. With the shorter man, the shorter arm Dennis Okcal having to get in close and bang away in there. And Joe Angelo with his long jabs, keeping Joe at bay, so forth. But it's going to break out. There's a right hand that could start it.
And they both can punch. They both can punch.
You know, and for only having a couple of fights each, they're pretty well schooled, you know.
Oh, they are. They are.
Well, the kickboxing, but boxing fights, they've only had two each. I noticed that Dennis's face is getting a bit reddened already, isn't it, with that jab?
Yeah.
Well, that's smart. He's got the reach. He's got to use it.
Dennis doesn't know what to do to get up there.
No, he's got to slip that punch, slip that left hand and get up on there.
Yeah.
Let it go over his shoulder. Let that hook go over there. Get in close. Oh, that's it. Stay there. You got to move with him. You got to move with him.
He's got to move with him. He's got to wear him like a glove.
Well, that's the way we both see it. The other guy has to keep his jab to keep Dennis off, and Dennis has to get under Joe's long jab to get in close to do his damage. Oh, a fairly nice hook there from, and a good right hand back. It's encouraging to watch fighters work like this because you can see them both thinking how to get an advantage, how to get a little bit of an edge here. Because boxing is a thinking game. It's playing chess with hormones.
They're both moving around, which is good.
They're not overactive, though, either that way. They're not overactive and jumping around, jitterbug style, are they?
No. Well, they both definitely come to fight. It's a pretty even contest,
It
Gus.
certainly is. It certainly is. I still expected to break out in a pretty vicious brawl here.
This has got the ingredients for a great contest. There's no two ways about that. They've got both very determined men.
Ooh, good body punches. Right on. I don't know. That was a hell of a round.
It was a hell of a round.
Well, I don't like to do it by making it even.
Yeah, there wasn't much in that fight.
That last mighty body punch just took it over the edge for me. Made an even fight. I had him controlling it pretty well for a while, but
Second touch, round 3.
third round of 8 3-minute round, 8 3-minute minutes around. We've got Dennis Okcal in the black trunks, and Joe D'Angelo in the long black trunks with gold stripes. Pretty even fight. The strategies here, of course, is that Dennis has to get inside of the long arms of Joe D'Angelo. But when he's inside, he's got to work. He didn't do any work there.
It's a good right hand round arm body punch there by Dennis.
See, I noticed the corner, Dennis' corner, saying, go to the body, Dennis, go to the body. But to do that, he's got to get under his long reach.
Yep.
And he can't quite seem to slip and get under. He did it that time. The thing about slipping a punch, Frank, as you all know, you not only slip the punch, but you move under it. You come in.
Yeah.
You don't go back. Don't go away from it. Come in. Now, punch in there.
That's what Dennis has got to keep the pressure on, keep pushing him back, get him off balance. And Joe's got to stand there and try and use his jab as much as he can.
Nice body punch there from distance. Kidney punch. They can hurt.
Not many. Joe's not landing with many clean shots, is he?
Oh, there he is.
They're not clean shots, Gus.
Yeah. Well, those punches will start to add up.
Gee, Dennis is pretty red in the face, isn't he?
Yes. Yes, he is. I noticed that earlier, that he seemed to be getting marked up. Think about the second round. Now, see, Joe's come on now nicely in that.
Yeah, they're good punches. They are good punches.
Yeah. Just taking the edge away there.
Yeah.
What a good round this round tonight so far. Round 3, how about that? The judges at ringside, one referee, Chris Anderson Senior, Alan McDonald. Congratulate Olivia Williams on her engagement. Wearing a multi-million-dollar engagement ring.
See, I wouldn't be up if I was him so early.
Huh?
Joe got up pretty early.
Yeah. That's round 4, folks. 8-round fight, round 4. I've got Joe just a little slightly ahead on this. Dennis hasn't really worked in close enough to do his damage, because that's where that's got to be his forte. He's got to get inside the long arms. When he does get in, he doesn't do enough.
But both fighters have definitely got a chance of winning.
Absolutely.
They've both got a winning chance here.
Absolutely. No doubt in the world about that.
It's the one who takes the initiative.
Yeah, the fight's up for grabs, Frankie.
Yeah, the fight's up for grabs for sure.
Joe landed I'm sorry, Dennis landed a good punches there from him. He landed a single punch, and I think he hurt Dennis. Oh, yes. That's better. That's better. Get a bit of venom now. Bit of venom in there, Dennis.
This is a good fight. This is definitely the fight of the night so far.
Oh yeah, nice. That's looking better from Dennis. Looking better. Again, that was a nice punch. Right hand, little distance. Body punch that's starting to hurt Joe, I think. Oh yes. Oh yes. He hurt him.
Yeah.
He split his eye with one right hand. Take him to the doctor. Take him to the doctor. Uh-oh, he caused a controversy which he shouldn't have caused.
Sports Board, Bernard Balmer, and also ringside physician Dr. John Jury. Take us through what transpired in round 4.
Just when the cut occurred.
A cut on Joe D'Angelo from a head clash or a punch?
A punch. It was definitely a punch. He says it was a headbutt, but it was a punch. I asked him to stop, and they must have confusion, thought I said stop the fight. I wanted the doctor to have a look. I said that it was, if it goes under his eye, it's over, and I didn't see that. So we took it to the doctor, took it to the board, and they made a decision. It goes to the scorecards.
Okay, we go to the scorecards. Dr. John, is it a serious injury? It's not a serious injury. Okay. Joe, I'll talk to you in a sec. All right. I'll talk to Dennis and Murray and everybody. Unfortunate, because it was a very good fight until that point. 2 minutes, 32 seconds of round 4. The injury occurred. Both boxers come to centre ring. I've got the score totals. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's a split decision. Okay, so we go to the end of round 3. Judge Chris Anderson Sr. has it 29-28, red corner, D'Angelo. Judge Brian Memory has the same score total, but the other way, 29-28, blue corner, Okcal. Final card, Alan McCall. He has the same scorecard as his colleagues, 29-28, but your winner by split points and new champ. He comes from the red corner, Joe, Mr. Cool D'Angelo. Joe, how bad is the cut there? Was it a head clash? How about 3 cheers for Mr. Cool, Joe D'Angelo? Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Well, we've got a mixed bag of fruit there, Joe. It doesn't matter. Take his mouth guard out, Paul. Come on. How can he talk? Joe, was it a head clash or a punch or what happened?
For what? What are we talking about? There's no cut, mate. No, what are you talking about? Huh? You like that sense of humour?
Take a few buddies anyway.
One thing I like to say, thanks to my trainer Paul Fifield and all the boys, all of yous. Yous all know who yous are. And I'd like to get a photo with yous too at the end. Thanks to Murray, Dennis, everybody. Okay, thanks for everything. I've got nothing else to say. Oh, and my wife, Maria, thank God, and my daughter, Gisela.
Well done, Joe. Come across, Paul, before we talk to Dennis. You look pretty peeved there, Paul. You don't believe it was a head clash, or what happened? How did you read it? How did you see it?
I was very disappointed that fight was stopped because that was going to be a beauty. You could see that was going to be a good fight, and I was very disappointed it was stopped, regardless of how it was stopped. Yeah, he's got a bit of a decent cut there, but as the doctor said, it's not really serious. He's very ugly anyway, so what does it matter? A couple extra scars on his head.
Okay, Dennis, come across, Dennis. Very disappointed. Murray, come in. Dennis, it was a good fight, a top fight, unsatisfactory finish. A rematch, maybe?
Yeah, rematch. He knows he was lucky. He was fading from the first round, but it's not his fault. It's the bullshit that we got to deal with in this sport. Look, reality is it should have been a TKO, but, you know, let him enjoy it now because he'll be flat on his ass next time.
There we are. Dennis said it. Murray, unsatisfactory, but Dennis put a pretty good picture on that, didn't he?
Yeah, it was unsatisfactory. Like, we trained for an 8-rounder, and they go into the scorecards after the third, so it doesn't really matter who's in front after the third. Dennis was coming on strong. I don't think it would have gone 8 rounds, and we'll be right next time.
Next time. Okay, that's a match not to be missed. Mr. Cool, Joe D'Angelo. Unlucky Dennis still wins a bronze ingot. Congratulations, Dennis. Well done, Dennis. You got something from the night.
Yeah, got a lot of things for tonight.
Okay, a man of pretty tough words. Dennis Okcal, he'll be back. Give Emanuel a big round of applause. He steps up to the scales for the 10 rounds of boxing main event on the Murray Thompson promotion. 66.05. Stay there, Emanuel. Just a couple of words. First time to Melbourne, Australia, but you know Sydney pretty well now. What can you promise the fans tomorrow night at Fort Knox in Melbourne?
I promise the fans tomorrow night a very, very good fight, very competitive fight. And he definitely is stepping up in the fight in me. So I'm coming ready to fight and win and going to get this belt.
What do you think about Australia? Have you adopted it as your sort of home? Do you love it out here?
Oh, definitely. I love Australia, man. Right now, I've only had a chance to really check out Sydney. This is coming out here is really a treat for me, and I look forward to coming back.
Proud to have you here. Emanuel Augustus. Oyewale, give Oyewale a big round of applause. He steps on the scales. Part of Murray Thompson's Fighters Factory. Beautifully done, 66.8. Oyewale, I saw you working out last week out at Northcote, another part of Melbourne. You look pretty sharp. How are you feeling about a big international fight for you?
Well, I'm always ready the way I always said. I don't worry about what his record or this or that. But the ring's gonna judge tomorrow. What I'm gonna do tomorrow, I'm gonna prove it to everyone. I'm gonna shock everyone in Australia. That
maybe you won't shock us. But anyway, you're feeling cool, calm, and collected, are you?
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm all right, and I'm going to prove everyone good for tonight.
Good stuff. Oyewale Omotoso.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like, I said so, I keep big bills up in my heart on the dirty like blood, so I got no twist in my head, but I'm still dreadful, and I got plenty of bread, so I go to bed full. I'm in it to win it, I'm all in. I might call you my cuz, young blood, but we ain't kidding. You think you're jumping, man, you best think again. The dirty, I'm the type of man that might go broke for revenge. Had some not so nice friends.
Here comes Emanuel Augustus, Outlaw E40.
This shit ain't cynical. Me no subliminal, I'm physical, financial, and mental to be a general.
With Louis K.O. Corica in the corner.
Not the type be in the tank, but in that rover.
And Joe Amato.
Like AIDS full blown, I'm killing it. Like a blind man reading, I'm feeling it like.
Patiently, I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Champions, for the champions, stand up. Here we go, it's getting close.
Oyewale Omotoso.
It's just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. Fighters, we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, oh, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10th anniversary of the passing of Mick Canavan. We pay tribute tonight in our main event. Murray Thompson, Fighters Factory, number 52 promotion. Congratulations, Murray, Fighters Factory. Now, would you be pleased upstanding in respect of the national anthems of the United States of America, Star Spangled Banner and Advance Australia Fair.